need something to soothe this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
How you gonna tell me a rule of don't make any assumptions until you've seen all the evidence? Didn't he do that last case? When he kept saying it was a husband or something. I'm so damn tired of him and his hypocrisy. Go, you idiot. I'm gonna make your ass drive, actually. Now, thinking about it, I'm at the wrong car. Alright, it's already set. Alright, wish there was an easier way to get out of that instead of have to press and circle all the time.
You know the way. You can drive.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of King who continue to believe they can take a life of this dangerous.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Y'all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Detective, I was first on scene.
Alright.
What's going on over there? God, it's so big, right?
I got that. Let me check over here.
This is awful.
None.
Why can't we get any closer?
The hell am I hearing? Alright. She naked again. Alright. That's more editing I have to do. Let me get that. Let's see, Moolah.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Okay, she's a teacher from the looks of it. It's not a burglary.
Robbery. Why not take the money?
A robbery, excuse me. Robbery.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
What size was it? What's the size? It's not an 8 again.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Torn off. Her watch was that tight to leave a...
Look at your mark, it's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
You ain't gonna say nothing for that? Alright, whatever. Give me her other arm. Oh, look at her finger. Ooh.
What's this mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Very violent. Alright, the music, so I think I'm done.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
That's exactly what I was about to say, you fucking idiot.
Similar MO.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
I have these outbursts. And I'm having them more when I have him as my partner. I apologize. Alright, so we're done here. So let me head over there. Back to the car. Let me beat this idiot.
Tell us what the hell is going on. So what's going on over there?
Damn, I was gonna try to leave him. Come on. Alright, I guess he's done. If I was to leave him, would I have to come back to get him, or would I fail the mission? I'm coming to you. Hello. And you see this? I'm not sure if he's glitched or what. I can't honk in this game. Yeah, I can't honk. Alright, whatever. Goodbye. If I get to this mission and they tell me I have to come back to get him, I'll be so irritated. Oh shit. Alright, good. He automatically appears.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Alright, I'm gonna have a look around.
Sit tight.
Alright, let's check in here. What do we got?
Circumstantial.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Don't forget. Hey, it says Mom's birthday. Don't forget. This is not relevant.
I don't think this is any use to us.
Alright, somebody was cooking. This is not relevant, Cole. With the linen?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
What is she about to cook? Some stew or something? Alright, can't read that note. Let me go in this room over here. Can't go in this one, right? Yeah, no. Alright. Check those shoes in a second, I'm assuming. Another ring box. Missing.
No sign of a wedding ring. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Alright, I think that's it. Her shoes look pretty big. Bigger than an 8. Or, oh, it is an 8.
Work boots. Size 8s.
They look a little bit bigger than the shoes that we found that were an 8 for the last case. Alright, we're done. Don't need to look in her room, right?
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Shouldn't he tell her father and her father break it to her?
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Alright, she looked away. Let me see something. Okay. Or is she just being... I can't tell with kids, man. Let me make sure. What if it's a... no, this won't help. I want to say truthful.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Yeah, I was about to say I got that wrong. Fuck.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Alright, I'm gonna play this over and do this. Oh, fuck. Alright, hold up.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Yep, got that wrong again.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
I have to say doubt for this, right?
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
I will be damned if I get one wrong, because I do not want to do this all over again, but I will. I will. Most likely.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
I bet. How small is your feet?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Stay here all night while your wife went to go pick up your... Wait, hold up. While your wife went to go pick up... Yeah, that's right. Okay.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Oh, he's lying, but... shit, I forgot the question I asked him. Why not?
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, There he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
I just dirtied up my suit. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Alright, I gotta use the phone real quick.
Helen is solving all the cases?
Yes.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Badge number 564.
Checking for you, Detective.
Detective unit.
Did we get Ray Pinker and the
Belmont
technical
High,
services team to a house at 130 North
1575
Bonnie
West
Bray
2nd
Street?
Street.
Send
Thanks.
someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K.
This guy's kind of screwed with me.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Let's go to the morgue first. Examine the body. I almost got into the wrong car. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Ooh! Here we go with this fucking angle. Stupid.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make it.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
I agree. Alright, but we're back to normal.
Always make the husband best. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
No, I didn't say take it, motherfucker. This is so stupid. I hate these fucking angles and you can't get out of it. Oh, when I replayed this mission, I was able to ride to their house. Up, wrong way. To their house with him in it, cause last time he was glitched or just being stupid and he wouldn't get in the car. Up, watch the stores. They had a little conversation that I didn't get to record. And it was pretty much, oh no. At first he was trying to make it seem like she had a boyfriend on the side. our partner. So he's trying to go that route, and then he was pretty much how you say it? Oh, I can't see. Pretty much trying to make it seem like the wife was, or the victim was, a little bit slutty, and how all women are kind of sluts or whatever. And Cole jumped in trying to defend women because he's married and he has kids. When the partner finds out he has kids and whatever. I wish I would kind of remember the rest of it, but yeah, that's what you missed. If they don't change this, wait, let me go over here. Let me go over here. I say go, bitch. You see me. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, I'm still can't go that. Damn it. These damn roads, man. Let me go like that and boom. And go back this way. Then make a left, maybe. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Watch out, lady. Watch out, lady. Watch out, lady.
Siren.
Alright, I think I just killed somebody. Because of this stupid angle. Somebody's still in front of me. See, I can't even. I need to Google how to turn this shit off or something. Because it's pissing me off. Watch it. Aren't morgues usually attached to like the police department or no? Well, at least in TV shows they are, but...
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
No, this isn't it, I don't think. My remote just vibrated. Why did it vibrate? I think it's the... maybe... yeah.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Okay. Is that it?
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Okay, staff only. Staff only. You can't even go that way. Never mind. Alright, let's head out. Wait. There's damn phone symbols here, so I might as well use it. Where is it?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thank you.
Did they ever explain what KGPL means? If they did, I don't remember, and now I'm really, really curious as to what it all means. Did they fix my car? See, now we got a white and black car. It used to be all black with none on the sides. Why do they keep switching it? Now let me set the destination. I'm gonna make him drive.
You're behind the wheel.
Get behind the wheel, you idiot.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.